Alright. Woo! Pushing buttons I probably shouldn't be. There we go. Just wait here for some lovely subbies to show if they are available. Look at the prettiness. I put the resin on that. We will discuss that in a minute. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and fast forward until you see something interesting. Hello, Sherry D. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you lovelies doing? Hey, Jean. Hi, Judy. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Hi, Jonah. I always think, how did I say it the last time? I don't ever remember. And Kim in Alaska. Marguerite. Woohoo. You guys are so quick to jump on. I sure do appreciate that. So, we started this a couple of weeks ago, and I had forgot to put some resin on it. But as you can see, it's got the resin on it. And before making the paint pour video, I had actually played with some resin on my channel. And couldn't figure out why it was so bubbly. And so before pouring this the other day, I was re-watching some videos from Tammy Anderson Art, and I was like, oh yeah, duh. When you're working with resin, and you have to stir for 5 minutes, you have to stir for 5 minutes because you need to stir slowly. Because just like with baking cakes and making frosting, the faster you whip something, the more air you introduce into said compound. So when you're working with resin, you want to stir slowly so you don't introduce new bubbles, which is exactly what I did for this. So I did notice I missed a couple of spots. It's not a big deal. This is just a little decoration. I could easily put on a second coat, but I'm just going to leave them. And then I also added a top layer to these. Hello, Amy Dixon. Thank you so much for joining in today. For all of this, I just made 3 ounces of resin, and I added gold shimmer and a green shimmer, so it's got this gold and green on top, but I went a little too crazy with the powder. A little bit goes a long ways, but I can actually coat these again and make them into really big coasters if I wanted to, because they're a nice wood substrate. So I'm debating if I want to add a piece of felt and actually make them like a big fun coaster. Haha, look at my cup, looks so happy on that. So I might do another coat. I might just put a little saying on it and put a little hanger so it can hang on the wall. Yep, lots of options. And these, this one's a plaid, but I feel like I got it at the Dollar Tree. Because I know they have some wood things at the Dollar Tree now. But I could have got it at Joann's because I buy a lot of plaid stuff there. But yeah, so you've got nice, good... Oh, I missed a spot there too. Oh well, it happens. But a second coat, say like you do a second coat, it would easily fill in those little missed spots. Those aside for now. This is the goodie that we're working on for a little bit because it won't take very long. But I wanted you guys to see how lovely it was. And we had poured the paint on this, and we had these little flowers that we dipped into the paint. So they've got the blues, the golds in there, really pretty. And I thought, look, we can hide our little divot Where's my other one? Right there. So we can just glue a couple of those on there, like so. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like so. Heck, that might just work. And I've got extras for another day. Yeah, I'm thinking. That might be too much. That might just be right. Look at that. Sometimes it just falls into place really easily. Hello, Janine. It was another live. When this is over, I'll send you a message with the link to that particular one. So to glue these little goodies on, I'm just going to use my fancy dancy hot glue gun here. I tell you, I am so happy I bought this. You can set it down, pull the trigger, and catch the glue. Where did that spot go? It's hard to see. Put it on this spot. Just get it like this. This thing gets so hot that the glue just comes out easy peasy, and it holds really, really tight. I love this thing. And when the battery goes dead, I just stick it on the charger. No cord and no nothing. I can put it anywhere I want. So I can set it like this, squeeze my trigger, and see I've let go of my trigger. And now I can use both hands. I'm not trying to sell you on it. I love it. See how quick it comes out? It just melts that beautifully. Just stick that right in there. Ta-da! And now I can hang this on the outside of my door to the outside world if I want to. But just a fun way, dollar store, little wooden piece, a little bit of paint pouring. And I should have had a wet foundation to pour the paint onto, and it would have moved a lot easier. But I just tried to pour on a dry surface, and that was part of my problem. But the back is fugly, and we can paint that if we want. Me, I'm not that person. I'll just hang it on the wall just like that. And those are now nice and stuck right to my project. Woo! Really excited for that. And look what I made. It's a little resin dish. And I cut a little piece of felt for it. And I think we'll just put some glue on there. I don't know if it'll show through to the other side. Some glue on there. Just put this on the back of there. Let that get cool and happy. Oh yeah, you can't even see that. So I'm gonna make some more of these, and I might put like vinyl stickers or something on the outside of them. Chat with Sassy, and then they're gonna go into the giveaway. How fun is that? And so whoever wins them, if you're chopping up your die cuts, you can just throw them in here. You know, you got your little die cuts that you need, you're coloring, you're cutting. They're there, out of the way. Then you can dump them out. But how cute is that? Oh, somebody says hi to Joyce. I missed Joyce. Yeah, I think I spent more on mine because there was a high demand for them when they first came out. And I bought an extra battery because I actually have a Ryobi lawnmower That thing is awesome too. It's a battery operated lawnmower. I got it for the front yard. Oh, and it just on and off, just like that. Um, got it for the front yard because it's just a little patch of yard. But you can pick that thing up dang near with one hand. It's awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to make a couple of these. I think this one, I didn't make it, but I think it has a lid. So there's a couple of styles that I purchased, the resin molds. And it was pretty easy. It popped right out. Well, not super easy at first. I had to figure out how to get it out. You just turn it inside out. But yeah, so I thought those might be fun on the giveaway. And then maybe a little unicorn sticker, a little chat with Sassy, something with my little logo going on. Pam made cookies again. How is the volume, my friends? I went back through and tried to undo all the things I did to the sound the other day. Is anyone else's sound going high and low? Oh, that's very interesting. Do the molds for the heart come in different sizes? This particular set was a heart, a square, and a funky shape, I think. Your sound is on and off. Anyone else? Just me. Sound is good. Mine too. I'm not sure. Is it my fan maybe? I got a part to use my microphone, but I can't have my microphone and my webcam plugged in at the same time. So I need another part for the part I just bought. Okay. Fabulous. So since that part was super quick, oops, figure out what's crooked here. Okay, that's a little bit better. And I thought we would make a card because I haven't used these guys since I went to, where did we go? Cheryl, where did we go? But I thought we would make the little unicorn and her little scary pumpkin. Because we used the little ghost the last time. I could pretty much use all of these because let's do everybody in a pumpkin. Let's see what that looks like. They've got a pumpkin. There's a pumpkin. She's on a pumpkin. And this one is actually in a pumpkin. Let's see what that looks like. I'm just reading up on chat, talking about the sound. That's okay for some, weird for others. Debbie J is saying thanks to everybody that showed up on her live. She had a guest whose name is also Debbie S. And Debbie S did a scrapbook page layout, and then Debbie J did one similar, but for a card. So that was fun to see. Scrapbook page turned into a card. For the record, my hubby baked the cookies. It's some of that scoop and bake dough. Still seems yummy. Okay. So, what I thought I had extra paper pens. Do I want to do a little bit of watercoloring, a little ink tints today? I mean, why not? I've got my watercolor paper, right? Grab our Misty. D, hello for stopping in. All right. So, I think we'll make our card this way because we have the lovely unicorn on a pumpkin. We have that with a pumpkin. Might be too much to cram onto one card, guys. Although, if we put that one on a bobble wobble, it could bounce in between, and we just won't use that one, and that'll be fine. So I'm going to stamp these two just slightly off the edge. Then we'll give this one a little ground, and then this one will be kind of bouncing in there. I think that'll be fun. So we'll need another paper scrap. Little scrap. Hey, look. Perfect size scrap. What name do you usually go by? I've seen people call you Beth and now Liz. All of them. Pick D, all of the above. When I was in grade school, I had to go by Elizabeth because another Elizabeth could not spell Elizabeth, so she went by Beth. Then in my high school, more younger adult, I went by Beth everywhere. And then when I decided to do college, there was a couple of people in college that called me Liz. Doesn't hurt my feelings. And then when I decided to do Chat with Sassy and actually do this as a business, I opted to go back to Elizabeth. And I do not have a preference. Nope. Just whatever you're comfortable typing. And then even ERC, that doesn't hurt my feelings either. I really like that. You guys, whatever you feel comfortable calling me, just don't call me late for dinner or, Okay, so we've got, make sure this is nice and cool. It's not quite cool yet. I don't like to put it away if it's still hot because it goes by all of my electronics. Well, I guess not electronics, but right? Yeah. But it didn't bother me going by that. Oops. No. Okay, I forgot to mark. Is that where I want that? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure the base is in the corner nice and snug. And then I'm just going to get a little marker. So in case it pulls up, I know where to put it. It's going to go right under that line. And it's actually going to line up more so on these dots. So I'll put that there so I remember. And we're going to ink and go. Did I say it backwards? ECR? Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if I was part dyslexic. Yep. What are we making? Hello, Melissa. I have got a couple of stamps from Darcie's Heart and Home. I think they're under another company. I have to change because I don't think it's darciesheartandhome.com. I think it's something else. But I got it at Stamp Away. That's what it was. Stamp Away. And I'm using a hot press watercolor paper, so it's actually kind of smooth. on both sides. Oh wow, that stamped really good on the first go round. Although the ear, I missed a little bit. Make sure this stayed put in those two corners. That ear a little bit. Hello, Linda. In case I missed you. And if I missed anybody else saying hello, hello, I do appreciate you popping in. Oh, Melissa's second day back to work. She's exhausted. Yeah, I don't blame you. There we go, and that's much better. Much better. Okay. Those are nice and cleaned up. This out of here so I don't mess it up. And then I'm going to put this little cutie right up in here. My page is stuck down. Oops. Let's try that again. Pumpkin, you're in my way. There we go. Liz must have unicorn. Please, where you get him? Oh, just 1 second. Again, that is the Darcie's Heart and Home. And this particular set is called Magical Halloween. So Magical Halloween comes with Have a Magical Halloween, Pumpkin, Hope Your Day is All Glitter and Unicorns, a little wand of that pumpkin, and I Feel Empty Inside Without You. So that's the full set. That's what that one looks like there. And I will post a link. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but I'll post a link to that website after the live. Because like I said, I don't think it's darciesheartandhome.com. I want to say it's something else because I went to look. Because they sell these little buttons that you can buy to go over their faces, and they're really stinking cute. Gives like a little 3D element. Pam wants to know if Gloria thinks I'll break out the black glitter. Nope, not today. Not today. But there's a little spot I missed right on his lapel. A little flower area right there. Okay. Oh, much better. Much better. And that's nice and dark. That'll give me a nice good cut line. We're going to use the pumpkins in this set. Yeah. Inky Antics. Mary Massam. I missed. Okay. So these, because I've got these set up here and that set up there, I can go through and mass produce these if I want. But I don't card like that, so that's not for me. So we're going to do some color pencil. Well, ink tints, color in. We're going to do it the easy way, though. Nothing too dramatic. So, what do we have? We have unicorn that needs... What does unicorn need? Unicorn needs... Do I have a pink? Is that pink? I don't know what that is. Carmine pink. It's pink. So I'm just gonna come in with the pink, but I'm not actually going to... I'm not gonna color it all the way in, because ink tints are very strong and very highly pigmented ink, and so I just need to put it on the tips and then I'll drag it in, and then that'll help me tone it down if it's too bright. The pink first. Almost got on the tail. Easy peasy, and then let's put some green leaves. Again, just going to put a little bit on one side and then drag it to the other side. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to coloring. I do as little as possible to still make it look good. Because I want to get on to other stuff. So do that. And we'll leave out my colors just in case I miss something like that leaf there. Give a little bit of orange for our pumpkins. On the bottom. Oops. So that. These are Derwent ink tints. They're like a watercolor, as in they're water soluble, but the Derwents they're an ink, a dried ink base, so they work just a little bit differently than an actual watercolor. And if you get every little molecule of the ink tints wet, when it dries, it is permanent. Whereas some watercolors you can reactivate even after it's dried. But you have to get it all saturated, which I hardly ever do. Lazy colorer, like I said. I'm just going to put minimal amounts. And I want my bat to have a hint of purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of purple. Just some areas. And then I'm going to go in with the black. But not cover up my purple. And then my skull is going to be white, but we'll see if we can't just give him a hint of gray. So I'm just going to put that right there. And then we'll draw that purple back in, and we'll give the little hat some purple. And we'll do a green band. We'll stick with the colors we're already using, so it's not too many. Like so. And I stuck my hands in it, because that's typical. And the wings. I think we'll pull out some blue. Just a light blue for the wings. Right in the shadowy areas, just like so. And then we've got this guy, and we're going to do all the same colors. Throw on some orange. And the green. And he is going to be shades of brown, so let's pop in some brown there. And one. Oops. Blurry, blurry. I want blurry. And then we're going to do this one. No, not that one. This one. That's the one I want. Tootsies. Ears. Just a little bit further, because that's a big area to color in. And then we'll do a blue scarf. So we'll bring in the blue. Just like so. Alright. Water! We need some water. I'm just going to grab my water pen. And just like regular painting, okay, you don't want it super soaky wet unless you want puddles and whatnot. Make sure that's nice and flowing. And then I'm just going to start right in the color and just pull it around. Get it to fill in everywhere. And this would be another reason I don't like to spend a ton of time coloring. Because you've got to basically go back and color again. Just drag it around. Easy peasy. Nothing too drastic. I'm going to wipe the tip off. Whew, aggressive kids. That's no bueno. And see, I didn't have enough of something going on. So I can take my brown and I can just pull the color right off of there. And I'm going to have to be careful because it can be a little overpowering. Right in there. There we go. And I didn't realize, we've got the inside of the pumpkin here. I'm just going to add a little bit of black. That might have been an arm, though. Clean that off. Put in our scarf. Just like so. And there it is. Easy. And see, starting at the bottom and dragging will give highlights. Granted, they're probably not. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay. I just lost my train of thought. Thanks. YouTube notification. I forgot what I was talking about. It doesn't matter that your shadows and highlights are always exactly where they need to be. Because as long as it looks cute and good. You're golden. Alright, so here we go on our big one. And I'm just going to set this on here so that I can put my hand and not smudge that anymore. So here, even though I drew those colors in separately, I'm going ahead right now and just letting them blend together. Okay. And then I'll be able to see that purple. If I need to add more black, I can. I don't want a scary bat. A cute bat. Because I don't know about you guys, but real life bats, I think they're so cute. Cute little eyeballs, fuzzy little heads. Yes, glitter pen on the wings. What I'll do is I'll use my sparkle pot and actually just use that liquid to pull out the blue. Oh, I should have done like a yellow on the inside of the pumpkin eyes here. Like they were glowing. What I should do. I'm gonna grab my orange. And grab a little bit more orange. And just darken up that. You see how pulling it right off the pencil just brings that color in super, super dark. They're like a watercolor, but they're the ink tints, so they're made out of an ink base. It's a little bit different than a watercolor, but they react the same way. You get it wet, you move it around. Except if you activate every little particle on an ink tint, it won't move after you're done. So you can actually layer the colors quite a bit. In there. Sounds like I'm underwater. Yeah, I gotta go back in and play in the settings. I'm not sure what I did. I kind of messed them up. Messed up my settings. I gotta fix them somehow. Okay, before I move on to that pumpkin, I'm gonna come in here and get some yellow. My glowing eyes. No, I don't want his eyes all yellow. I don't want him to feel real sick. But I am just gonna put a little highlight of yellow. Ah, that looks good. Now I've got this out. I'll just add the yellow right here. Wednesday, I'll order the extra part I need for my microphone, and hopefully that will fix my audio problems. I don't know what I did. I was trying to make things sound better, and the last couple of lives, they haven't been sounding very good at all. Okay. We're just gonna grab the green and pull it in. Swirl it around, swirl it around. Pumpkin looking a little pale right there. It's more orange. Nothing too fancy. Add those colors. The color's not moving it too terribly bad there. Activated everything pretty good. Something there we go. I wonder if you guys are hearing the fan on the laptop. I'm not sure what's going on with that either. Like the fan's constantly on that thing. It sounds like feedback to me. Rather obnoxious. Okay, so we got not everything. We gotta get that tail done. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my sparkle pot. Green in the main. I don't know. I got green all over. Okay, so my sparkle pot. I'm gonna make sure this is really dry. I'm just gonna use this. No big deal. Dip find some extra sudsy. Well, okay. So I'm going to use those little sparkles I just picked up. We're just going to use sparkle water to pull out the blue. It was easy peasy. And I'm just going to use that and tap these little toes and it might need a little bit more. There we go. Got some little shimmer in there. Add some to our little skull. Just because he's kind of plain. He needs a little help. There we go. Alright. So those are colored. Now we need... I always do this backwards. I should have drew in some ground for these guys. So let's do a line with some flicks upwards for some grass. Okay. And we'll just make that little grassy area there. And then we'll do a little bit of a grounding underneath. So we're just kind of doing some squiggles underneath that. And then shoot up. There's some scratchy lines. We're not going to be too fancy about it. We'll do that. There we go. Circle out of there. And then just let that pull down. And nope, we're going to have sparkly grass. That's alright. Get that all activated. Go. Good. There we go. Here. Now they're grounded. Alright. It's going to be a full panel. I didn't even think to trim it down. And we did all that wonderful coloring right to the edge. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I heard a pencil there. So we're going to let that dry. And this one should be all nice and dry. And we're going to do some chop-chop. Well, I know they've been really quiet this evening. Motorcycles on a break today. Go up. So are any of you guys crafting along, doing some cleaning? What you guys up to? I'm going to cut that curl right off of this because I don't want this with a halo. Although I did just cut into my dark area a little too much. Alcohol inks, yeah! The baby unicorn looks like Sassy's unicorn, right? There we go. And this piece of paper is accent opaque 110 pounds out of my scraps because I always have scraps left over when I do my bigger card bases and my slimline card bases. And it takes water pretty good. That, and I didn't like douse it in water, so just a little time consuming when you cut right up to the edge. Usually I leave a little flow, but I thought it would be nice not to this time. We're gonna pop it up. Pop it up. I need to get some more wobbles too, because I'm using them all up. Little tedious detail. Ooh, Joyce had an amazing rainstorm. Power was out for 45 minutes. Man, it rains here really good. The only thing I don't like is we have neighbors and trees that block the view. So the buildings that are close by, we don't get to see all of the lightning and stuff. Makes me wish I could go out on my roof. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take this fat little Sharpie and I'm just going to go right around the edge. Maybe kind of darken anything that might be white. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it will help. Right there. Wow, missed a little. Just color that in. And then right here, I cut into my black line a little. I'm just going to let that pen just go over the edge just a touch. There we are. All right. Okay, so there's that. We're going to get our happy glue. It's going to be an extra thick card because I've got watercolor paper on my 110 paper. You know what? I'm happy that the grass has glitter in it. Can you guys see that? Sparkles. And then our bat with the purple highlights in there. So cute. Okay. I've got 3 more. 3 more of these. That's it. Get the little papers off. Sun City. Okay. I don't know exactly how these work. I don't know. I would think that the colored part goes on the item, and then the clear part goes on the card so that you don't see it. And I want this one in the grassy area, just like so. Look it. Oh, I'm happy. Episode 2, Season 2. What are we watching? The Chosen. Good to see you. Do you... Pam's going to Arizona in December. Cool, cool, cool. Wobblers, aren't they fabulous? But yeah, just an easy card. Stamping right on. Super easy squiggles just for some grassy texture. Nothing fancy. And then we drug it out. And I'm loving the shimmer pen with that. Or, you can use a shimmer pen, anything with glitter in it. That's what we did. Sparkle pots. Which I have 2 of these sparkle pots in my giveaway bin. So, December 7th, a couple of people will be winning some sparkle pots. And I actually use it quite a bit, and there's still a lot of good stuff in there. Okay. So there's that. Lots of lightning. That's fabulous. So tomorrow I will be live again. It's getting close to October. Which October I would like to do some Halloween cards, and then come November I want to do some fall cards, and then December, of course, Christmas cards. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And so we're gonna have more Halloween cards coming up. Wednesday next week, Debbie J said she is going to be joining me here, and she is going to help me show off a new product or a new design that is going to be in my shop. And she did a little sneak peek, so I'm going to do a little sneak peek. See if we can't just get a little sneaky peek. There's a little sneaky peek. Woo, whoop. That's my little sneaky peek. So you'll have to tune in, not tomorrow, but the next Wednesday to see those in action. I'm super excited about that set. Yes, I said set. Woohoo! All right, my friends. So, any questions? I know this one was kind of a weird live because I knew this wouldn't take very long. Oh, I can't get over this. Look at that. It's so pretty. The shimmer in there. That is, love her. What is her name? That is the bride of Frankie. Frankie's bride. She doesn't have a name. Mrs. Frankie. But yeah. So there's those wonderful things And I will be posting a link for Debbie J about the paint pouring. And that's what I did after. I think I am going to make these coasters. Simon? Thumbs up, everybody. Simon. Yes, Simon is on tomorrow at noon. He won't have his inks because they had a little boo-boo with the ink lids. He said on Instagram the lids, they couldn't get them apart. They were too tough. And so they're having to redo the lids for their inks. So we're going to see his new stamps and stuff tomorrow at noon Eastern time on his channel. And then I'll be live at 7. And then I'm not sure if Linda Tomaine is going to be live or not, but she usually tries to be live at 9 p.m. on Wednesdays. Noon. He said he was keeping the same time. Noon on tomorrow. Noon Eastern time. I know. I was rather bummed. I was like, wait, it's like 12:05. Where is he? And I went and hunted down Instagram, and that's where he posted 2 little things that he wasn't going to be able to show his stuff today. One of my lids, I'm assuming that's lids from the past lives or past set does that. Yeah. And you just saw me with this one. This one sticks. I mean, it happens, but they noticed it happened like to the whole set. And so he had to redo them all. You mean both, Janine? I had 2 alarms. I had one go off at 11:30 and then one go off 10 minutes to noon just so I was awake because I was up to like 4 in the morning. Yeah. Alrighty. So we will see you tomorrow, my friends. And we'll probably use more of this set just because it's out and then I don't have to clean it up. Ooh, we could do a slim line with these guys. I think. Yeah, I think we'll do a slim line. Ooh, maybe we should try a slim line shaker. Yeah, we'll try something like that tomorrow. Maybe a slim line shaker. I've seen them where they do the little windows. Maybe I'll cut something out on the Cricut, a little window frame. Don't forget to post the stamps. Yes, sorry, Darcie's Heart and Home. You betcha. Stamps. Pencil. Paper. Post link for stamps. Okay. And Sherry D is exhausted. Spent all weekend packing up and moving him to North Carolina. Is that NC, North Carolina, to live with me? Then spent all day yesterday in the... Oh, poor thing. That's all right, Miss Joyce. We'll have it on the replay. Alrighty. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And if I ever forget anything and you're like, hey, you can always reach me on the Facebook channels or direct comments down below after the videos. I like to get to those within 24 hours. Linda says, okay, I'm back. Sorry, Linda. We're leaving. That's all right, my dear. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I was asking, are you going to be on tomorrow at 9, Linda? Give her a moment to answer, and then I will say thank you all for being here. Woo-hoo. Oh, you guys. Ugh. I'm so sorry for anybody that's got to go to the hospital these days. That's not cool. Not cool. Alrighty, my friends. And I'm assuming that's a yes for Linda. Alrighty. An hour just to get him into a bed. Oh, wait, no. 11:30 a.m. and they didn't get him in a bed upstairs until 12:30 a.m. 13 hours. That's a little ridiculous. I am sorry. Sending out good vibes for y'all. I know T needs some extra vibes and Linda needs some extra vibes. Sherry D definitely needs some extra vibes. You guys all take care of yourselves. And everybody send them vibes. Send them good vibes. And we will see you. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, my lovelies. Take care.